Hey, Sean Smith here, director of NowIsTheTimeForMissions.com, here in beautiful Hotel Candelaria in Antigua, Guatemala. In just a few days, our first mission teams are going to be arriving to install high-efficiency stoves to serve children living in extreme poverty. And I want to share with you a quick video that I shot last year to show the benefits of these incredible high-efficiency stoves, to show you the before and after effects of how these stoves affect families, especially the children of those families living in extreme poverty. But before I show that video, I want to share this with you. So this summer, we've already funded 125 stoves. This is going to serve hundreds of children and their families living in extreme poverty. But we have 35 more families that would still like a stove that we haven't been able to fund yet. So here's what we're going to try to do, and this is super ambitious, but I know we can do it with your help. We're going to try to raise 35 stoves in 5 days. That's funding 35 stoves in 5 days, but we're only going to ask your help with one stove. We're going to ask you to fund one stove. They only cost $129, one of the 35 stoves, so we can serve those last 35 families on the list that we're trying to love and serve this summer. Now, let me ask you a question. When is the last time you had an opportunity to serve children living in extreme poverty with one donation of $129 that will serve them for 5 to 10 years, truly transform their lives in dramatic ways? When is the last time you had a chance to do that? Well, now is your opportunity, and now is when we really need your help. Again, we're just trying to fund 35 stoves in 5 days before Tuesday, June 21st is when we need these donations. And if you can't fund a stove yourself, if you can't find $129 that you can part with at this moment, we're going to ask you to please share this video with others in your life. And I've got all kinds of links, and you can copy and paste text to emails, etc. I'm going to ask you to share this video with somebody in your life who might be able to help us. And if we raise more than 35 stoves, we will install them next summer. And by the way, here's our first announcement. Next summer, we're going to be coming back to Guatemala and leading a mission, so mark your calendars for June and July next summer, and you can help us install those extra stoves. So until then, please check out this video. Thank you for your prayerful consideration, and thanks for all your support. Hey Lutherland campers, Sean Smith here in San Miguel Dueñas, Guatemala. We just installed a stove here, a stove that you donated. And I wanted to take this quick video just to thank you and show you what your gift has done for this family here. We just installed this stove. I want to show you over here what their stove was this morning. If you look down here, this is a typical stove in a home in Guatemala. This over here is a comal. It sits on top of this open fire. Now some may ask, well, why create an open fire inside a house like this? The reason is it rains here 5 months out of the year, so they need to protect the fire from the rain. So this is a typical fire, and if you can imagine what that produces, you've done lots of campfires there at Lutherland, but if it's an enclosed building like this, you can see what it produces. All this creosote and all these toxins are on the outside, or the inside rather, of the house. Even though this is an open room, you can see it's full of this. This is also what we see inside the lungs of these poor ladies who are cooking over these open fires many hours per day. But this is the new stove. This is a stove that you purchased with your donations, and we installed this morning. You can see this stove right now is active. We just lit the fire. You can see that fire going right now, but there isn't any smoke because all of the smoke is going out of this beautiful chimney, which has been sealed with high temperature silicone, so the rain will not come in during the rainy season. Again, 5 months out of the year it rains, and this stove will use 70% less wood like this called leña. 70% less wood. So instead of 10 big sticks of this wood per day, the ladies will only need 3 sticks per day, which is an incredible, incredible blessing to them. No smoke, very much less wood, and this stove is cool to the touch. I can touch it here and I can touch it here. So little kids, if they touch the edge of the stove, it's absolutely cold because this is all insulated. It's only hot on the plate on the top here. They can cook hot dogs, they can cook tortillas, and it's just an incredible gift that would not have been possible without your donations. So Lutherland, on behalf of Now is the Time for Missions, my wife Damaris, and all of our volunteers this summer, and the hundreds of families that are being blessed, the hundreds of children of families that are being blessed by your donation this summer, we give you thanks. Thanks, Lutherland. Hope to see you soon.